Welcome back, survivors. This is Firefly and the Worm for Ground Level Radio. And just as promised, today's episode is the first installment of our new segment called The Home Front, a series dedicated to the people who don't wear capes, who accidentally try not to destroy public infrastructure. You're welcome. Among the emails that I got were dozens of kids applying for the Tomorrow program, which is either exciting or horrifying, potentially both. So I picked 3, not because they're special, but because together they tell a great story. So first up, we have Riley. He's 15 years old, East Mercer resident and future disaster. I mean that affectionately, mostly. Riley's application essay was 30 pages long. 30 pages. When I was 15, I think my longest piece of writing was an apology letter to my principal. Honestly, it wasn't very convincing. Riley says he loves heroes, not likes, loves. Oh, I'm sorry. Riley is a she, not a he. She can recite team rosters, power rankings, battle statistics, mission reports. The kid treats superhero history the way sports fans treat baseball cards. And before anyone asks, yes, despite that I'm now finding out that she is a girl, yeah, she kind of does remind me of my brother. And I hate that. So moving on. Riley wrote in her essay, I know the risks. I know people get hurt, but somebody has to help. Riley. See, that's the problem. Not because she's wrong, but because she's sincere. And sincere people are impossible to argue with. Next up, we have Marcus. He's 17. He applied for entirely different reasons. Marcus is a boy. He doesn't care about heroes at all. He openly admitted this. His exact words in his essay were, say, if they paid plumbers what they pay sidekicks, then I'd become a plumber. Fair enough. Hard to argue with that logic. Hey, a paycheck's a paycheck, Marcus. Marcus wants that scholarship. He wants the training stipend. He wants housing benefits and the career opportunities. For him, becoming a sidekick isn't a calling, it's a job. Honesty, I like Marcus's. He's got a little more healthier outlook to it. At least he's not under any illusions. And then there is Zoe. All right, now frankly, Zoe scares me a little bit. Not because she's dangerous, but because I think she might be smarter than I am. Which statistically speaking shouldn't be happening this often. But Zoe applied and then immediately started to research the program. And then she started researching the people who were researching the program, and then somehow found budget reports that I didn't even know existed. Her application includes 17 footnotes. Footnotes, huh? Who puts footnotes in a hero application? Psychopaths, future lawyers. Same difference. Anyway, Zoe, I asked why she applied. She said, because if nobody asks questions from the inside, then nobody asks questions at all, which is either admirable or deeply alarming. And here's why I'm talking about these 3. Because every Tomorrow program advertisement assumes that applicants are all the same, and they're not. Okay? One wants a purpose, right, Riley? One wants the opportunity. That's Marcus. And the other one wants answers. And that's Zoe. I mean, none of these things are wrong. I mean, that's what kind of makes it complicated, right? The program isn't some cartoon villain operation. I mean, that's the frustrating part. Most of the heroes involved genuinely seem to care. Many of the recruits succeed, and, the lives improve. Careers are built, the families are helped. I mean, the problem isn't that it works. The problem is the hidden cost when it doesn't work. I mean, the commercial says become something greater, and that's beautiful, right? But the commercial doesn't say, and notify your loved ones that you'll be spending the next decade making them worry about you constantly. So here's the deal. Over the next few months, I will be checking in on Riley, Marcus, and Zoe. Not because they're heroes, not because they're famous, but because they are ordinary people like you and me that deserve somebody paying attention to them. Besides, if one of them eventually does save the world, I would like to document the fact that, they were awkward teenagers first. That's important historical context, don't you think? All right. Stay safe. Call your family. Read the fine print. And remember that every hero's story starts with somebody waiting for them to come home. Heroes save the city, but the rest of us survive it. End transmission.